You are welcome to this program. My name is Wale Adewumi, and I want to believe you are one of those who is taking the 90 days project with me. What I'm trying to do is to help you to get adapted to your new lifestyle, your new vision, your purpose, and to make it achievable. You might have been through our curriculum, the School of Purpose. At this point, you have discovered who you are, what you are made for here on earth. But somehow, you don't know whether you should pursue it or not. This is why this video is coming your way. I'm saying pursue it. You know one thing, it happens to all of us. We start many projects, we dump them, we just start another, we dump them. Before you know what's happening, some of us grew to our 40s, our 50s, 60s, 70s. Some never achieved a meaningful purpose in their life. I don't want yours to be like that. I am 50. Now when I look back, I used to say to myself, if I have known, I would have followed some course to the logical conclusion. There's something about God. He's a benevolent God and a principled God. You may not be a churchgoer. You could be an infidel. Let's see. If you are committed to a cause, His magnanimous nature will help you to achieve the vision. He said to the people building the Tower of Babel, nothing they imagine to do that cannot be achieved because they are committed to it. You might say, oh, but they are wicked. Yes, they are wicked. They are infidel. They don't know God. But God is committed to His principle. The only loss, although the only but most significant loss, is their souls will be lost to the world, not attracted to God. And what a loss indeed. Because what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his soul? Jesus Christ knew that one can gain the whole world if he's committed to it. You, I believe you are a child of God, and if you have not given your life to Christ, I want you to pray and ask God to take preeminence, because God will not harvest anything that has not His nature in it. I believe you are of God, little child, for greater is He that dwells in those who serve God than he who is in the world. Let's continue with our discussion at this point. Now, you know the purpose for which you are created, but because it lacks forms and comeliness, it will take sweat, labor, agitation, commitment, sweat. Then you felt you must run away from it. That will make you a weakling. The generous people that dominate, that build empires, that gain dominion, don't run away from challenges. They face it and they overcome. At this point, I remembered a story of an old king of Scotland. He lost the battle the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh time. And that could be you now. He wanted to give up. I cannot continue. It is not easy. I've suffered so much losses. He retired into his palace in one corner, feeling defeated. As life would happen to him, a spider was beside him, trying and learning to climb to the roof. He now began to watch it. At least he had nothing to do at that point. The first time the spider went, it fell back to the ground. Then the man was inquisitive. The spider went the second time. the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. By sheer coincidence, the seventh and lastly, the spider made it to the roof. This old king of Scotland said, if this animal will not give up, I will not give up. As the story went, he took off, hitched up and prepared his army. This time around, he fought with everything he had, and this king won. You can browse it online, you can find the story somewhere, and it is believed to be the truth. If you don't give up, you will achieve your greater aims in life. Now back to our story. When you start building, a structure, you start with a plain ground, with a blueprint. On the ground, the blueprint cannot be seen by anybody, but you have the masterpiece with you. In the same way, with the vision of our lives, people may not be able to see them, but you have the blueprint ingrained in your heart, or on a sketch on a paper, or in a document. You have it. Go to your plain ground. Give yourself the names God has given to you, like Abraham. Even while he hadn't gotten the children, he called himself by God's direction the father of many nations, father of fathers. The plain ground will soon yield itself to the foundation, yet the foundation is not the building. You can't live in it. The foundation will give way to the walls and the pillars, then the roofing comes, then the fittings of the house. Then one can live in it. At every stage, you can't live in the house until it is completed. This is why sometimes some people put in so much effort and they felt the vision is not bringing the right profit in. It is because the roof is not yet there. You have a puzzle. Until you get all the pieces together, it is not yet complete. Stay in the trench. That is where you get the puzzle right. That's where you get it right. The swimmer don't suddenly become a professional swimmer or the best in the art. The first thing is he gets into the water. He loses his balance. Suddenly he understands how to use his limbs, his hands and the leg to create the balance he needs. Yes, over time he becomes the master of the art. Lastly, I will give the example of fruiting. The fruit must first grow its roots, yet it is growing, though it has no fruit. The fruit tree must bring out the stem, branches, leaves, yet at that point it has not yet brought forth the fruit. It must reach the appropriate season. When the season of fruiting or fruitfulness hasn't been attained, never try to give up, else you have wasted all the years. You don't determine the season of fruitfulness. God determines it for individuals. And that is even much more the reason why you don't compare your journey with somebody else. Two people began to build a structure, two different structures. One is building a skyscraper, the other is building a bungalow. They won't end their project at the same time. But one thing I can say to you is, if you don't give up, you will achieve it. Now we have done something. We have systemized your journey. Just take the first 90 days. Be committed daily to the vision. Each day draw you closer. Even if it has no meaning, always remind yourself, I'm still at the foundation level. I'm still putting in the pillar. I'm putting in the wall. Very soon, you will cap the whole house, and it will be a place, a resplendent place to dwell in. Never give up. Let's continue this journey together. even myself, as I said, the next 90 days as a project for you and for people around me. I also set it for myself. There are things I must do daily. Consistency, persistence, perseverance. All this makes a man to become great in life, successful, and gaining preeminence in his world. And I want to believe this video has blessed you. God bless you. My name is Wale Adewumi. I want you to do something for us. You can always go to our website, find the button of our for donation or support. Whatever token, always drop it to support what we do. Have a pleasant day. And I won't forget this. I want to tell you, we are changing our world. We are taking over the world for Christ, building heaven on earth. You are one of the game changers. God bless you.